The MCU might be debuting their second mutant soon, the first teaser for The Last of Us arrives, and I chat with Guy Pearce. But before I jump into all that, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of the cool stuff we'll be posting on the channel soon. It's the best geek news. Hello, I am Chris Killian, and we've got all sorts of cool stuff to discuss today.
Very cool stuff.
The finale of Ms. Marvel was the first instance of a Marvel project referencing mutants within the MCU as fans learned Kamala Khan possibly has the mutant gene, while Black Panther Wakanda Forever seemingly marks the second instance of a mutant in the MCU with the debut of Namor the Submariner, who is usually depicted as a mutant in the comics. When asked point blank by Empire magazine if Namor is a mutant, Tanaka Ware to confirm that yes, Namor will be a mutant.
There's mutants down there!
Today we got the first teaser trailer for HBO's The Last of Us, while I personally have not played the game.
I beg your pardon?
My friends who have tell me the series looks super accurate to the game, right down to the noises made by the clicker, whatever that is, and while it appears as though it's going to be quite faithful to the story, it also seems like the series might give us more insight into how the infection started spreading back in 2013.
Germs! Germs! Everywhere!
The first Werewolf by Night reactions have arrived online a week before its release, with critics calling the MCU horror special super violent, morbid, and the best thing on Disney+.
Oh, wow!
While that is very promising, at this point I've learned to be cautiously optimistic about first reactions.
We've just been burned before.
I do love that Werewolf by Night is being treated as an ode to classic monster movies and that people are calling it violent, though I wonder how violent can it really be if it's rated TV-14.
There'll be food and drink and ghosts, and perhaps even a few murders.
Maybe it's the Kill Bill effect, where Marvel was able to get away with a little bit more gore because it is in black and white.
It all suddenly seems so clear.
Today, Smile released its final trailer, and while I personally think you should avoid it at all costs and go watch the movie knowing as little as possible, pause it right there. Deliciously creepy. How about that? My quote is in a movie trailer, and yes, Smile is deliciously creepy, and you should go see it this weekend. Another movie you should check out is The Infernal Machine, starring Guy Pearce, and he is fantastic in it. And we talked a little bit about Aldrich Killian when I got a chance to speak with him. The entire interview will be up tomorrow on our channel, but in the meantime, check out this clip. The last time we talked, you said that if Aldrich Killian ever came back to the MCU, you know, maybe you can convince them to bring me on as your little brother. So I just wanted to touch base and see
whether I've worked on that. I can't. I'm still waiting on an email back from the guys at Marvel. It's been a couple of years now, but I'll let you know.
All right, I appreciate that.
A positive response on that. I still think it's a good idea.
I think so too. I think you really hit the nail on the head. I think I mean, obviously I'm the less attractive younger brother, but that's fine. I mean,
I don't know about that.
No, you stop it. You're just being nice to me, Mr. Pierce. There is no shortage.
Got better hair, that's for sure.
Oh, no. Well, thank you. It's like the only thing that I've got going for me right now, but I appreciate that. There is actually no shortage of places that like Killian could return, right? You know, we got Armor Wars, Thunderbolts, and we know, Sir Ben Kingsley is returning for the Wonder Man series. So I was just wondering if you have spoken to Ben at all over the last couple of years about coming back to the MCU.
No, I haven't actually. And I suppose I'd just written off the idea because of what happened to Aldrich Killian at the end of Iron Man 3. But at the same time, within those worlds, kind of anything's possible. And yet I still haven't received a call from anyone at Marvel. So I'm not sure if it's in the works, but who knows,
You know what? I don't have any pull whatsoever, but if I talk to anybody I'm going to be like, you got to bring Killian back.
Yeah, okay. Well, we'll work on this. We'll work on this together.
Fantastic. We'll tag team it. It'll be great. And that's that for Monday. Tomorrow, I'll be heading to Montreal to get my hands on Gotham Knights Early, which we will be posting a video of very soon, so you can see my first reactions to that, plus some more cool stuff. I know I've been saying cool stuff this whole show, but it is cool stuff. We've also got all kinds of great interviews coming this week, so make sure you turn on notifications and keep a lookout for those. And here's to a great week, guys. All of the stories in this video came from articles written on ComicBook.com, so if you'd like to read more about some of today's news with your own eyeballs, feel free to head over to ComicBook.com, where we work 24/7 to keep you up to speed on all the latest. You can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all that good stuff, all of which are linked below. If you're someone who likes listening to other people argue for hours on end about this sort of stuff, we've got you covered there as well with Comic Book Nation, hosted by Kofi Outlaw every Friday, or our Marvel-focused podcast hosted by my best friend Brandon Davis, now on Thursdays. If you want some behind-the-scenes antics or previews of my cosplay, or you want to know what it's like to live on a spaceship for months at a time with no genuine human interaction, find me on Instagram @CKComedy or Twitter @ChrisKillian, all linked below.